first thing that we will do in this level is we will be deconstructing a sketch that I already have. So in the last course, we dealt with, sketching things and composition. Now I have a sketch done. Now I want to do some arrangement, make a song out of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this sketch for you so you know what all the elements we have inside are. And then we proceed to making the arrangement. So first off, everything is packed in groups. And so far I have in this group of drums, I have all of these drums. So let's listen to each one of those, see what's in there. So we have a kick drum. We have a clap. We have another clap. We have a reversed snare drum right there. We have a closed hat that plays exactly on top of that kick drum. We also have a closed hat that plays opposite to it, so offbeat between the kick drums. We have a fast shaker, just as I thought. And this is what it plays actually. Has some velocity change to it, plays every 16th. Just like that. And we have the last thing. So we have a ride. That's all the drums we have. Another thing that's left right here is this. I think it's a snare build-up. That's it. So that's all the rhythmical elements have in the song. Next one would be the sub. That's a layer for the bass that plays only the sub frequencies. Now I hope you have good enough headphones or speakers that you can actually hear this. I'm hoping that I also have a few harmonics on top of the fundamental. Yep, I do. And it's also already sidechained to the kick drum, so it gets ducked down every time the kick drum plays. Yep, so that follows the melody of the bass, all of these bass lines right here. So let's play those. We have two channels right here. One is this instrument. Okay, so we have that, and we have this intermittent one. So together sound like this. Now you can see from this that they never play at the same time. So at any point in time I only have one bass sound playing. They just switch around like this, each one of those. So even in this instrument there's like more than one instrument. So they all just intertwine, they all swap between them. So all of those different sounds just come from this instrument rack that has 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 8 or 9 instruments inside, and they just intertwine and change. And this one is actually audio I took from a friend, and those make up the bass line as you heard it. So all together. Yep, that's it. So that's the bass. Now we go into our break synths, and I call them break synths, although they do have a lot of these elements that are in the drop. So I'm going to move those into the drop like this, into another group, into drop synths. Those are the synths that mainly play with the entire beat. That's why I keep them in that other group. For reasons that you will see when we get to the mixing. Most probably those are sidechained slightly off the bass and off the kick drum actually. So let's see what is in the group of break synths, the synths that actually play during the break. And this uplifter, of course. Now let's check those out to see what's in there. So we have, first of all, this arpeggio first, and then the next thing would be the lead that goes on top of that arpeggio, just like this. So that's that spiky melody you heard. Okay, next one is that riser synth. Then we have two violin sections, so a cello and a violin. I think they play the same harmony. And we have the violin. So they play the same thing but in different octaves as they would in an actual orchestra. And we have the piano. Just like that. Now that's our break synths. Now we have another group that has the drop synths, usually the synths that play with everything. Now I noticed this one synth is right here in there, and it's not playing in the drop, it's actually playing in the break, so I'm going to reposition that, move it into this group, break synths. So let me play you that one now that we skipped it. So all together. You get the idea. So those are our break synths that play in the break. Let's see the ones that play during the drop, during all of this shebang. So let's see. This is the first one. Let's hear all of them together. So those are our drop synths that play right there. We have some of them playing during the break as well. And why not? It's our instrument. So let's hear all of those that are in there. So this is a sample of a vocal inserted into a sampler, and it just plays as an instrument. So I'm playing a vocal right there. Also vocal sample right there, just being triggered. Yeah, just a synth. This one is a riser for the ending. That's it. Next one. Next one is this, just an occasional happening right there during everything. Now we have this synth playing the lead. And after that, we have the chords. Let's check these out. Next one is following that. So just adding a higher octave to all of those. Next one also. So these are just layered synths. All of these function to be together as one instrument, making the sound much fuller. Now, why didn't I just layer those in this, one instrument? Well, that didn't happen because these actually play different notes, different parts of this harmony. And even the one that you've seen, like an instrument here that says silent, is actually 6 instruments at the same time, amounting to a sound you hear right here. So that's 6 instruments at the same time playing. Did I need that many? Not really sure, but I like the way it sounds, all layered up. So probably there was a reason why all of them have this function that they do. So you can hear that they really work nicely also when playing with the break synths. During the break, they all follow the same chord progression, so they do fit together. And let's check the last group that we have right here. It's all the FX in the project. So let me see, I obviously have some free, empty tracks I put in there to add FX. Actually didn't have enough FX to add, didn't need any more. And this is the first one, is the crash. Next one is an impact that goes with the crash. Okay, then we have a sweep up. We have another sweep up. Another sweep up. We have some more impacts, like this one too, before the end. I think it's just a short but a really reverberated clap. Yeah, a snare. Again, a sweep downwards. Yeah, to give more intensity to where, the drums start playing. And this one too actually plays when I have that, build up going on. Just like that. So those are all the elements we have for this project. Now, while doing the arrangement, I might add some more, I might take some out, but that's all to be seen. So depending on what the arrangement is, what the song is actually going to require at every certain point in the song, but this is what I have to make a song. So this is my sketch. This is everything that's in it, and this is what we have to use to build our structure skeleton for the song first, and then we can see if something's missing, if we want to add more things, if we want to actually subtract, remove some of the things from some of these parts right here. So everything is thrown on together. It obviously makes a good harmony, but do they actually, production wise and arrangement wise, as a song, do they need to be there all the time? That's for us to see while doing the song. So let's get into structuring our skeleton.